Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. I haven't been here for a while, so I do apologize. I love you guys so much. But sometimes, Jocelyn gets tired, and if Jocelyn gets tired, I need to rest, okay? Alright, this reading is for my Aquariuses. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe, okay? We're starting off with my beautiful Emperor energy, baby. Emperor, you're the baddest of them all. You're at a stage in your life where when you summon the Emperor energy, it's pretty much saying that you have the authority, the discipline, the blueprint. You're the example, you're the leader, the disciplined one, right? And it's mostly, this energy is utilized when it's time to push past certain roadblocks that no longer serve you, right? For some of you guys, if you take a look at this Emperor, he's really closed, ready to surrender fully. He's been struggling for a very long time, and nobody can tell that this person has been struggling. But the reason why is because you were so close to a breakthrough, and some parts of you were fighting that all along. It's like this old version of you has been fighting this new version of yourself that you haven't given yourself a chance to be, but you want to be this person, but this old version of you keeps holding on to you. It's almost as if some part of your ego is dying, so it's really excruciatingly painful for some of you guys, including myself. Okay, we're all going through this journey together. What I'm getting mostly to with the Emperor is this energy of knowing that it's almost as if he knows that the minute he lets go of this old way of being, these old roadblocks that aren't no longer useful to him, he's going to change. He or she is going to change. Gender does not matter. This person is going to change, and the minute you do, you're no longer going to go back to the old way of being, right? And for some of you guys, this has to do with identity. Some of you guys have been the Emperor, have been doing things a certain way your whole life, and it's gotten to the point where it's like these expectations of self can no longer be a part of you or in this journey, right? Because it's almost as if it's taking away qualities within yourself that you've been or that you want to be now, that need to be exposed in the light, right? So it's almost as if saying, right, these expectations of what you need to be, what you needed to be, what you needed to prove to yourself and to others, it's no longer viable. It's no longer you. You're now, no, it's almost as if you know that part of you is not helping you anymore because it's doing you more harm now. You know it's time to let it go, right? Because now we get to the Ace of Wands energy right here. It's being open and receptive to what life has to offer in this new, more authentic version of yourself. This newer version of yourself is so gentle. This newer version of yourself is kind, it's passionate, it's loving, but it knows its limits. Some of you guys have been denying, maybe your ego has been denying where your limits are. Almost as if to say that you didn't have limits, because if you didn't, then you can prove to yourself that you're unstoppable, you're unbeatable, right? But like I said, it's no fun. Why push past your boundaries? Why push past your limits when at the end of the day, it never even really made you happy? It's almost as if you're chasing this illusion of what you're supposed to be, and then you tried so hard to be this person or attain this type of status, and because it never happened, you just realize that it's in your head. It's not real, right? The real you has never been able to been discovered, right? Because you've never allowed yourself to let go of this preconceived notions of you got to be this instead of what you really are is this. Gentle, open, understanding of your limits, your boundaries, your physical limits as well. For some of you guys, you're being more open to a more vulnerable version of yourself, and it scares your ego because you think that you're not going to like this version of yourself. You think people aren't going to accept these versions of yourself. And it's mostly you thinking other people won't because you don't accept yourself. You never even gave yourself the chance, though. What would have happened if you gave yourself the chance to be that person? What then? Could it just so happen that you like that version of yourself? I mean, think about it. How could you not like aspects of yourself that you've always been or were always meant to be, right? It's far-fetched, but it's actually true. Many people go around their whole life hating themselves, not realizing that all you ever really wanted was self-acceptance. And this is the stage or phase of your life to do it, right? You got the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if this energy's been dying to be released. This part of you has been dying to be shown, and it can take you places at the speed and the rate of which where this is taking you. It's so fast. It's so new. It's so different that it's hard to grasp. It's hard for you to surrender to that because it is so fast and it's different, and it's almost as if saying maybe some part of you is self-sabotaging because you don't think you're worthy of this new version of yourself, which by all means it does happen. But with Temperance, looking at this Eight of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if you know that it's time to let go. I feel like some of you guys have been working on letting go and being open to this new energy, but it's almost as if the minute you allow yourself to be in this energy, you go back. You get scared. You get scared because it's too real. It's too in the moment. It's too, it's almost as if the surrendering is just too much for you. Because you've, I guess, in Emperor status too, it also talks about being in control. Being in control of your surroundings, being in control of the moment. But it's almost asking you, it's almost as if feminine energy is asking the masculine energy, can you trust that we will be okay if you just let go, loosen the reins of life, and allow the energy to take you where it's supposed to? Because you'd actually have more fun. Not only that, but you get to have a more open relationship with other people. You may actually come into alignment with opportunities that are better suited for you. Not this old version of you that's it doesn't even make you happy. This new version of yourself actually will make you happy, and it will help you be more in line with what you want to be, what you want to do. You get the Nine of Cups energy, right? It's almost as if it's almost time to expand. This is an expansion card. Look at the wings on this energy, clearing out all of this old residue, old debris, parts of you that they're just not you anymore. It's not even fun anymore. Some of you guys you haven't had fun in a long time, and that's what you're needing. This new version of you is going to open you up. It's going to have your inner child glowing and happy. It's going to have you doing things that you never thought you would. It's going to have you watching movies you never thought you'd watch. It's going to have you hanging out with people you never thought you would. You'd probably judge them because they're not in the place that you see yourself as where you should be, right? It's going to have you, it's going to have you being less judgmental of others, because with more self-acceptance is less judgment, right? It's beautiful energy, you guys. Anything else for my beautiful Aquarius? Look at this. The Magician, right? Opening up this portal or being finally in alignment to where your next destination is, and you looking forward to it. Yes, this person was in the dark for a long time, but this is actually your shadow, right? Your shadow being exposed to the light and realizing it's not alone. It won't be abandoned. It won't be left behind. It actually has so much ahead of it. And the thing about it is, maybe some of you guys are dealing with an abandonment wound here. You're afraid that you're going to be left behind, but you're not. Your higher self cannot leave you behind. It does not want to. It wants to bring you with it, but you need to shed. You need to lighten the load. The ego it's in pain, and it's being defensive. It's staying here, but it doesn't want to be. It's just scared. Beautiful energy, you guys. I believe you guys are literally on the precipice of a newer version of yourself, and a more aligned version of yourself, a more authentic version of yourself. So that's all I have for you guys. I love you. Bye.